Johnny's decided he needs to go for a paddle. Go out, see how wet we can get paddling around. Can you sit? Good dogs. Well, even though I'm getting a little bit damp, this is pretty nice. I'm glad I decided not to stick around the camp and to follow Johnny out. He's just over, we're in the cove kind of to the north of our campsite still. He's just over there. And there's like a mist at the top of all the trees. It's beautiful. You can see the fine rain. The pups get a kick out of the fly fishing, but Sprout tends to transfer left and right on the boat a little too quickly. Wasn't a big deal yesterday on the way in because the boat was loaded down with quite a bit of weight, but it might could cause an issue today. You never know. Fortunately, I left enough dry clothes at the camp that even if we do dump it, it should be okay. Okay, this could be bad. Sprout is quite animated when you bring fish in the boat. So is Tilly, for that matter. Sit. Oh, can you see that? Hopefully, just in case he comes off. I'd say he's about 7-8 inches long. Sprout, sit. Sprout, look at me. Sprout, wait. Nope. Sit. Come here. Whew, that was close. Tilly, calm. Wait. Okay, he fell in the boat. Wait. He's in the boat with us. Am I going to try to get him? Okay, no. Sit. So there he is. I didn't want to handle him, but I had to. He's about 7 inches long. There, he's gone. Okay. That was close. These friggin' geese won't leave us alone. They're gonna fly right over top of us. Oh my goodness.
Silly's watching, huh?
Yep. Not silly. They're that interested in the dogs. Oh, you got one. Good for you. Let's go see what Johnny's got.
Pretty though, kind of like yours.
You stay. Oh, that's bigger than mine. You just wait, Tilly. Just wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna kneel in my boat.
oh, he just shook it.
Oh, he's off?
Yep, he's gone. That was nice.
That was a nice one.
Yeah.
That was like probably 8 to 10.
Yeah.
That was bigger than mine for sure. You're gonna knock us in the water. Come on. Got another fish on, and this one feels a little better than the last one. Now, I learned from my last trick, these dogs go foolish. Oh, is he still on? Yeah, he's still there. We'll see if he's any good this time. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's better this time. Let's see. Till, sit. Come here. Tilly. No, Sprout, sit. Oh yeah, huh. It's a good size. Sprout. Sit. Stay. Just wait. Wait. Hey, look at me. Look at these foolish dogs. Oh my God. Sprout, sit. Sprout, stay. Tilly, you just wait. Okay. We're gonna shore up right now. Just wait, bud. Okay, this is a good spot. Just wait. Oh. Look at the size of that guy. That's pretty. Let me get him unhooked here. Okay. So there he is. I don't want to handle him too long. Okay, you can sniff, but you can't eat. Okay, back. Let's get him back in. No, 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 Tilly, no. There he goes. That was a beautiful one. That was beautiful. And Sprout didn't know what was going on. Look at him. Sprout. It's gone, bud. It's gone. Hey, 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 hey. Sit. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Sit. Wait. I think I'm going to get him out of the boat for a minute, just because maybe they'll wind down a bit. This is a great spot. Look where we shored up on. Hang on. So, first time for today. Seems like it's stopped raining. Maybe the sun might even come out. Having a problem with the GoPro for some reason. It keeps powering off. Gotta see what the reason it's saying. Balloon? See the loon, bud?
I'm gonna go see what's now.
Sprout, sit, sit. Sprout, Tilly, sit. Sit. Sprout back. Sprout.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. We're finishing off some Hawkins because that plan wasn't, in my opinion, to stay out so long or to explore nearly as much as we did, but Johnny always loves to add time on. So we're out longer, so we missed lunch. It's almost 2 o'clock now. But from what you saw on the GoPro, caught quite a few fish. I ended up catching 6 total.
That's probably the best fishing.
That's the best I've had. Unfortunately, the GoPro battery I took, even though it was fully charged, it's one of my older ones, and it kept going, saying battery low, and then the thing just wouldn't turn on anymore. So it would let me record 7 seconds of footage, and that was it. So you'll see with a couple of the bigger fish I caught towards the end, I think the first decent one I caught was full on there. But after that, it's just like 7 seconds and it would die. So I'm a little bit perturbed. So Johnny's gonna have his, what do you got there, bud?
Probably oysters.
Oysters? Probably. Isn't it on the can?
Oh, well, we burnt that.
Oh. We've got to dry out. It literally rained almost the entire time we were on the water. And we were gone. Ooh, I forgot to stop the clock. We're on about 3.5 hours. Mayonnaise, cheese, piece of ham. And I'll probably give them that couple of piece of cheeses on the side. Why are you bothering Johnny?
I say it's a good spot for them to play. Thank you. Good job.
Leave that one. I realized I hadn't talked to the camera in a little while. Johnny and I have been sitting here. I'm going to show you his work. Oh, you got it hidden. What are you doing now?
The zipper came away from the jacket that you gifted me. So
That free jacket's got a defect. It says it's 11 degrees. It has not stopped raining since we got back. It rained pretty much the whole time we were paddling, but now it's proper rain. It kind of was just showering before, and now it's actually raining the whole time. So my two dogs have finally settled. Tilly's warming under here. She's finally dried out. Now Sprout still is he's still a little soggy, but he's at least finally moved himself under the tarp so he can dry out a bit. We've been running a fire for a couple hours now, and I'm pretty much dried out, so I'll start cooking here fairly soon. Bangers and mash tonight. I don't think it'll take too long. The long part will be cooking the hot Italian or mild Italian sausages, just because they're raw. So that'll take I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, and then we just whip up some potatoes and pack it gravy, and away we go. Can't decide which hat I want to wear. I keep going from warm to cold. Johnny's getting me some Bushmills to have. I got some water because I'm a little dehydrated as per usual. I realized I didn't say anything about the tent. Last night was our first night in it, and it went really well. I'm on a little bit of an angle, so my head's a little higher than my feet, but it didn't seem to bother me at all. Tilly snuggled up right by my shoulder, and Sprout, he was exhausted. He curled up at my feet, and he didn't move the whole night. Now, he usually does move around a lot, and this time he just, when he settled down, that was it. In fact, a couple of times I sat up to see if he was still breathing. So, but yeah, it went really well. I slept pretty good. Like, we went to bed at 10 and got up at around 7. So, I mean, well, got up at 5:30, but then really didn't get up till 7. So it actually went quite well. It is narrower than even maybe a standard 2-person, because it tapers down towards the foot. And I read a thing that says it's not quite as wide as it's even advertised. So for a full-grown man and 2 dogs, if the dogs get along, no problem. So I am happy with the way it turned out. I really like all the little features about it. Like, it feels like maybe a little bit more of a Cadillac tent than what I'm used to. And the lightweight and the packability also really add to it. So pretty happy with it. I don't think I got any condensation inside, but I mean, it's hard to tell. I gotta try it out in maybe a little bit colder temperatures, see how it works with that. Start it again. You like it? Said it's crazy light.
Crazy light, comfortable. I like the high sides.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, would it be lighter than the hammock if you had a proper, like a night? Well, you do have a hammock quilt.
Lighter than the hammock?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's lighter than the hammock. It's taller because of the tent pegs.
Right.
Or not the tent. The tent poles make it like a longer package because my war bonnet scrunches down. I think you'd have to weigh it as like a whole system and size.
Season too, right?
Yeah, I think it's about the same as my hammock, to be honest.
Okay.
Because with the hammock you need the tarp, whereas with the tent it comes with the tarp included. So I think it's about the same. But yeah, overall though, would you get it again?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Now Tilly wants up. You coming up? You coming up? Come on then. Come on. Come on up. Oh, good girl. Ah, she's pretty much dried off now, so I'll risk it. Oh, so silly. Oh, bud.
Poor Sprout.
He never wants to come up though. Actually, he's feeling pretty dry as well. We realized that when I was looking at the weather network for where I live, which isn't that far away, but it's a totally different forecast than here. So at home, it's calling for 0.3 mils of rain per hour. Here it's calling for 2.2 to 3 mils per hour, which is significantly more and explains why we've ended up having a lot more rain than what we thought we were going to get. But it's supposed to stop around 9 or 10 o'clock or ease around 9 or 10 o'clock. So at least tomorrow is going to be dry, but I'm going to start making supper now. So I am starting the supper now. This is what we got. Here is the gravy.
Did you tell him how many it feeds?
So that's, I've never had this. This is just add water gravy. We have this as our mash. So one package of this says it's 4 servings, which means that we need 2 packages. So 1 each. Got cheese for the top, shredded. Got onions because the gravy is going to be an onion gravy. But for right now, got to get these 4 sausage started. I think this is going to be enough sausage for the 2 of us. So save us a little time. The onions are going to start to caramelize in there, just like this, because those sausage are going to need a little bit of extra time. Look at this fluffy head. Look at it. You just want to lick my finger. You're silly. You silly goose. Yeah. Oop. Well,
Oh,
that's interesting.
flambe.
Maybe I'll,
That was
that was the butter catching on fire. Okay, Johnny's putting in the water for the gravy.
weird.
2 cups of water. And I'm gonna stir in the, and it says just boil it and stir it until it's thick. Boy, that gravy thickened up crazy.
Yeah, it was very quick.
The loaded ones, yeah, which were delicious. It's getting there. It'll be good there. So let's do Johnny first. Potato.
Is this a fork or spoon meal?
I mean, depends on how you want to eat your sausage.
Civilized.
So fork and knife then.
Okay.
Let's put one right on top. They go right on top.
Perfect. Good.
Here, just a
Yep,
sec.
that's good.
You need a little bit
Yep.
more sauce.
That's
But let's get into it. I'm not sure about the cheese on top. My wife said it'd be a good idea. So, I mean, cheese usually makes everything good. I really like it.
I'm gonna say what a great meal for a
What do you think?
damp day. Yeah.
Oh, man. Was that ever good? It's so messy. I'm not going to subject you to looking at food stuck in my beard. And I'm going to take my gloves off. Anyway, this is a winner. Although that's got to be at least 4 pounds. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, that was good. This is what I've got left. Johnny managed to eat all of his, but I'm pretty sure he didn't put as much potato on his plate as I did, or I didn't put as much, and he definitely didn't take as much gravy. So we've finished cleaning up all the dishes after supper. It's now time for a pipe and some bourbon. So I've got some tobacco for Johnny. He's got himself a nice little Peterson pipe. And I've got a nice little Peterson pipe. Mine is a Dublin filter, and 05 is the shape. If I can read it. Yeah, 05. What's it there? Time to settle. Tilly is on high alert because we've just had supper and now she thinks that we need to go play. But the thing is, we're not going to go play because we played all day long. You're tired, miss. So I'm going to show you Johnny's pipe. So a Dublin Filter 03. It's a beautiful pipe, Johnny. There we go. We also have dessert left. So whenever Johnny's digested that copious amount of potato, we're going to open up that fancy dessert I brought. So it's 8:20, and for the first time today, it's not actively raining. We're still getting water down on the tarp from the trees blowing above, but I just went over to the tent to grab my headlight, turn on the light for the tent, reorganize some stuff, make sure there was no water in the tent, which there isn't, which is a good sign. And I can see some water underneath the outside of the tent, like because the tent fabric's so thin that you can actually see pretty much through it. And on the ground, the tub floor of it, I guess, I can see water, and I touched it thinking, oh god, it's leaked in, but it hasn't. That's just water on the outside. So awesome. Johnny's just keeping us warm with the fire. And Tilly's demanded to go to bed, but it's too early. It's too early, hon.
Freezing there to snap, crack, or pop. This.
Jeez. That's like
You gonna have
nothing.
some?
Huh? I'll have a little bit more than that.
All right.
This is like a macaroon or magic square or something. There's no way we're eating all those. No, that's all I'm eating. Johnny's getting a little bit of heartburn, and it's 20 to 10, so we're going to go to bed soon. But so he's dumping out what he's got left in his Bushmills, or it might be a scotch of some sort. So here it goes. Wow. Holy cow. See why it gave him heartburn. It's just after 10, and Johnny and I are headed to bed. So it was a lot better day than I could have even expected. I figured it was going to be just soggy sitting under a tarp all day, but we ended up having one of our better fishing days, for trout anyway. So tomorrow we're going to get up and have another big breakfast, because that's what we do, and pack up and then head home. But I don't think Johnny's in a big rush to get home, so you know, we'll just take our time, pack up as it goes, and sit around the campfire and have some coffee. It's supposed to be a little windier tomorrow, but the wind's going to come out of the north, so it's going to switch, so we'll have a tailwind on our way home. But it's also supposed to be dry, so we're looking forward to that. Anyway, that's it for us. We'll see you in the morning. Oh, what do you think, Sprout? Go say hi. Go say hi while he's putting his pants on. Go get him. All right, all right. You guys are silly. Time for food? Time for breakfast? That's the prop. There we go. Morning, everybody. It's 7:30 now. Another good night's sleep in that new tent. I think the best selling feature about those tents are the waterproofness, because it rained all day yesterday. It poured in the night for a little bit, and I got up this morning and the tent is still covered in water, and yeah, zero ingress water into the tent. And even my ground sheet has water on top of it from rain running on it, and it's never permeated through into the tent. So that's probably number one thing. Tilly had me up around 5:45. It gets pretty light in there this time of year, so she wanted to get up and have a play or something. I got her to snuggle back in, but by the time she settled down and went to sleep and Sprout went back to sleep, I was awake. So I decided to get up around 6:15 or so, I think it was, maybe 6:20. We've started to rearrange the campsite because the wind is now blowing directly from the back. We've taken down my tarp in the front, which is awesome because now we actually have a view. So now we have that view, which is nice. Johnny's making breakfast this morning, so he's already got the fire well in hand, and I just got to put the coffee in the coffee pot. He's already split up a bunch of wood, so I got to split a little bit, but not much. So I'm going to do that now. Get the coffee grinds into the pot so it can start percolating. Leaf.
bacon.
You're not cooking a whole pound.
Yeah. Not carrying it out.
That dog is tired if he's gone over there when you're cooking bacon. Just to make it bulletproof. So I've still not tried actual bulletproof coffee where you put a glob of butter in here. One of our camping partners, Dave, I think I'm pretty sure he does it. And my buddy Josh, he does it. Yeah, so those guys have had it, so I'll have to give it a try. Maybe I'll try it today.
Yeah, we got butter.
We've got a lot of butter left.
It's right at your feet.
I get to be the bacon tester. Oh my God. It's so good. Well, we could do the keto bulletproof coffee, but we've decided to do a variation on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoonful of the bacon grease. I'm going to put it in this coffee. There's not that much coffee in there because I don't want to put that much bacon grease in, to be honest. So I'm sure I'm going to get comments about how somebody's invented it 10 years ago and blah, 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 but whatever, I've never seen it. Ooh. Burp. It's gone oily. This may be disgusting, I'm not sure. But then again, I would have assumed butter in it would be disgusting, so this is the same. Camera, can you see all that oil bubbles? This is re-oil in my cup. Alright, let's try it. It tastes surprisingly subtle. I know that the guys do it for keto, for the diet. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do for you, but I'm not even sure if it... They do say it makes coffee taste smoother. Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I thought it would be more punchy or something, but it's just kind of... It definitely tastes a little smoother, so I'm not really sure I would notice. But we're going to give it to Johnny. He can try it.
That looks gross.
It does look a little gross. Doesn't really taste a lot different.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. It's all right. It's not a winner. It's not like, oh, I got to do that every time. Oh, it's so much. That Sprout, you stick. So something really cool we found when we were redoing the fire pit. I mean, there's a lot of granite here. It's Nova Scotia. And I thought this stuff was granite. Maybe it was. I'm not a geologist. My brother actually is, and I should have asked him before I even talk about this on camera because I'm going to sound stupid. But the rocks that were in the fire pit are crumbling. So we went to take them down, because they just had too many. It was just a mess. It was garbage. So we went to take a few down, and they just crumbled apart like a drop one, and then almost shattered. So there's one here. It's just by Tilly that I'm going to show you. And the reason I'm showing you is because I think it's pretty cool. Right by your foot, eh, girl? Let's see if we can get this on. Now, see how that... So that's a piece of granite. And I guess the heat from the fire has just destroyed the bond that keeps it together. Isn't that crazy? So, I'm going to have... Let's see those English muffins on the other side. We're going to have one sandwich or two sandwiches.
Well, two.
Two sandwiches each, and then this is full of the hash browns. Oh, that's going to be so good. Oh, I got to get the ketchup out too. Well, the mixture.
There is ketchup in the bag right there if you want.
And we need the bacon. Oh.
We have our crispy onions.
They're not an open face. They're going to be a closed face. See if we can get the... Oh, there we go. It's so friggin' good. Putting the hash browns in, it's a stroke of genius. Don't break my new tent.
Oh, can you imagine if they put a plow through it?
Luxurious, what a luxurious footwear.
Did you guys ever, I remember old co-worker in Toronto, would do, give her Roddy's big...
Johnny and I decided to have our coffee on the beach. It's actually quite a lot warmer here, to the point that I don't need my hat or my coat. However, it's probably 12, maybe a little bit warmer, and the black flies are coming out down here, so may actually need to put my hat back on, just keep them away. But they're not terrible yet. I got a feeling though, as long as the sun keeps coming out, we're going to have them. I think we are going to have them on the portages now, for sure.
So bogs make
What are you doing? Hi, bud. Where's your girl? Come here. Come on. Yeah. Oh, doesn't weigh anything. Ah, that's pretty easy. Well, that's pretty much it for this campsite. Johnny really cleaned up around the front. I mean, we had the tarp there, so we didn't move that box the whole time we were here. We didn't really bother much with that wood that was there. Really appreciate whoever sawed up all that wood though. That was really good for us. We've stacked it all against the tree. I'll just overlay that so you can see it. And Johnny put that little piece of 3/4 inch plywood, which I'm not really sure what that served. Maybe it was a bench, I'm not sure. We've got about a 2.5 hour portage ahead of us. Maybe less, because we're going with the tailwind the whole way. And we know the portages, our food packs are much lighter. Aren't they, girly? Yeah. I ended up grabbing 2 bags of that 10-liter water bag that I bring, the Sea to Summit collapsible bucket, and poured it on the fire just to make sure that it's good and out. And in the second bag, it didn't even sizzle. Like a lot of times you'll get a little bit of sizzle. It didn't even do that. So we're very confident that there will be no fire escaping this pit after we leave. I'll just do the sign off, maybe from the GoPro when we get to the car or whatever, because there could be some interesting stuff that I get on it from here to there. I got a couple of batteries in my pocket, so I won't make that mistake and run out. Anyway, as usual, I'm the last to be packed up. Johnny's got everything done. I got to put my axe and pack up my chair, and that's pretty much done. It's like 11:30. Okay, we're going to. Let's go. Good girl. Oh! No! I almost went in. Well, coming across to the first portage here, Johnny ended up catching himself like a 10-inch trout. I don't think he kept it though. Still, that means we've caught fish day 2 and 3. Well, we didn't really fish day 1. Just on the first portage now. The rain made it a bit soggier, but not enough to matter. And the bugs aren't as bad as we were worried about. So that's good. It's all good news. All right, everybody, we're just on the last leg of the portage. My boat's here. I've already run the pack down to Eel Pond. I think this is Little Eel Pond here behind me. So from Johnny and Tilly and Sprout and I, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like. If not, thanks for watching to this point, and we'll hopefully see you soon in the next one. What do you think, Tilly? Should we go get Johnny? Let's go. Let's go.